Hey guys, how's it going? It's Mike here, and today I'm going to be reviewing pop decks. Pop decks were started in 2005 in Germany by two guys, Tom and Villa, and they make their decks completely by hand in Germany. They've been fingerboarding for a really long time, and Tom said he made his first board actually in 1998. Which is way before I even started fingerboarding, so that's really cool. The really cool thing about these decks, the first thing you'll notice, is each one is hand painted, completely unique. They've got all kinds of cool designs. They're all different. Each deck only exists once, for the most part, except for they have this series, which is a bunch of very similar boards, but they're each a little different. But anyways, the big thing that stands out to me on pop decks has always been the artwork on the bottom, and they've got really beautiful hand painted art on them, as well as exotic woods, as you can see over here. That's the wood, and this is a board that I got from them probably 2 or 3 years ago, still in excellent shape. As you can tell, super solid after years. Anyways, the shape is, as you can see, pretty medium concave. They actually have two shapes, so I don't know if you can see this because it's in the packaging, but their new shape has a little bit less concave, and the shape that I prefer is the deep shape, which has a little more concave, and I think this board is the deep shape, or it might be like an old shape, I don't know, but they're 32mm wide. I think they make different sizes, but I have the 32mm ones. They've got not too steep, not too mellow kicks. Let me compare it to something. Alright, here's a Berlin wood. So you can see how steep that is, the flat shape. It's pretty similar. I'd say the pop deck's a little steeper, which I like, because it's not too steep, but it's really easy to use. The shape feels nice on your fingers. The concave is really smooth. It's not like jagged or anything. It's just nice and round. The holes are in the right spot, really nicely drilled. Great craftsmanship on these. Every single one of them is perfect. And since they're really good fingerboarders, they make really good decks that actually perform good because they really know what they're doing. And that's something you can tell as soon as you try one of their boards, which I really like. Because a lot of the cheaper fingerboards are made by people who don't fingerboard, who aren't good at it, so they kind of suck. And boards like pop decks, flat face, Berlin wood, all the boards that I really like are made by people who fingerboard, and it's just something you can tell when you use the board, like it actually works very well. You can just tell. So, as I said, there's the series pop decks, there's the unique hand-painted ones. I've got a whole bunch I can show you. This is actually the new stock that I'm putting on Flatface. You can get these decks at flatfacefingerboards.com in the US or worldwide, and if you're in Germany or you want to get one shipped from Germany, you can check out popdecks.de, and I'm pretty sure that Black River sells them once in a while. I've seen them for sale before there too, so there's a few places you can get them, but on my site I actually take pictures of the exact ones that I get, so you can see the stock that I have at the time. So these are all the ones I'm showing you, and they're really awesome. I love these. These are the new stickers they have. Flat face, Black River, pop decks. It says fingerboarding, connecting people, because we're all friends. We've met each other through fingerboarding, which is really cool. They're awesome guys, so check out their stuff. I'll link you to whatever, their YouTube and stuff in the comment or in the description. There's another board, and then I've got these old school ones too, which are special edition. As you can see, a little bit square tail, pointy nose, a little wider in the top, skinnier in the back, and these are made equally as well as their other boards. They're just perfect. This one's even got these wheel wells, which are really cool. So I've got a few more old schools, and the old school decks, they work great for regular tricks and for transition especially. So those are awesome. I'm gonna set this one up soon because I love it, and this is one I've been using for a couple of years. Pat McGinn's on the team, you know Pat. He rides pop decks all the time, and you've definitely seen them in videos, so you know they're good boards. Another little thing, this is random, but right there on the side plies, they usually write pop, which just kind of gives it a nice touch, and this board has it too. I'm pretty sure they all do. And the tops, they usually have a little design on top. That one's pretty small. Some of them have bigger ones too. It's hard to show because these are in packaging, but they do all kinds of cool stuff. So each deck is really a nice piece of art. They're all hand painted, hand drawn, lacquered, so the graphics last a long time. As I said, I've had this for a couple years, and it pretty much looks brand new. You can see a little bit of wear on the nose, but barely. And they're great boards, nicely dyed plies, a lot of natural plies, bright colored paints, and cool packaging too. It folds out, and there's a thing you can read here. Here, if you want to pause the video, you can read that. And that's the back of the packaging. Some really cool artwork. And another thing is the Pop Outdoor Solution, which is this interesting piece of wood which they made by hand, and it's actually made of multiple plies, some exotic wood, some maple, exotic wood on this side, and the hinges that they put in is a really cool design that I didn't even expect till I saw this in person. And the way that it folds, you can do all kinds of stuff. If you put this outside, for example, or on your desk, like stack it up with things, make banks, make it a ledge. It's really cool because you can use it just, if you're, let's say you found a really cool spot that has no run-up, you can just put this down as the run-up, and if you need to make banks or kickers or anything, or some little thing to get speed and then go at it, there's all kinds of cool things you can do. And it's got their logo and then a hand-painted little pop thing here, so it's just a cool kind of extra thing you can get. I was really impressed by how they did these hinges right here, because they're pretty much flush. Like, these ones stick out on this side, and then on the other side it sticks out there, so depending how you want to use it, because if you want to fold it that way, you can have it as a bank, but you can ride over them, you don't even feel them. And then you got a super flush edge here, and this is some really nice exotic wood. As you can see, the grain of it goes through the whole piece, so this is like the nicest piece of wood you can get. I know it's just a piece of wood that folds up, but they did a really great job with it, so it's really cool for some outdoor stuff. I've seen some cool footage. Just kind of lets you be creative, because you can fingerboard on things you wouldn't have normally thought to fingerboard on, because they weren't quite usable with no run-up or no landing or whatever. So those are, I think those are a limited thing, but there's a few available. They even have this cool pot, I don't know, not rubber band, but like thing to hold them together. So yeah, I've got a couple of those, limited edition. They're really nice. I think that's about it. So as I said, check out flatfacefingerboards.com, popdecks.de, and Black River also has them. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the review, and I'll do a few tricks now.